Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru, and with me, as always, is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Hey everybody, how are you? Wow, I'm so fucking
Finally!
in such a good mood.
Yay! We got our very first after like over a year. So, happy hello
Eat
from Bryden.
shit.
Oh, I thought we were going to have a good show today. A happy, positive, upbeat, we're on the ball show. It doesn't matter, regardless of whether or not Bryden wants to be a piece of shit, okay? Because you don't have to worry about a thing, because we are here to help you.
Good work.
Okay.
You really nailed
Thank
that.
you.
You really
I did
fucking
a
nailed
good,
that.
good
Hopefully,
job.
I mean, like we were gonna. Hopefully, we don't have fucking sound issues. We'll see. I don't know. If it
My,
does, blame Orthodox Jesus if that happens. Actually, um, because I'm pretty
i-
sure that
if
Allah
he
has
didn't cause
never.
it, he allowed it to happen. I mean, that's theology. If he didn't cause it, he allowed it to happen. That is, you're right, Brighton. Like, that is accurate
There you
theology.
go. See,
It
I know
is.
about this stuff. Was all I gotta say about all this stuff, but translated into not sand, and I'd like to know.
Yeah. So,
I fucking hate that shit. Get that out of
what?
here,
Oh my God,
Dearborn,
calm
Michigan.
down.
All right, Dearborn, Michigan.
What
Get
are you
out of here.
talking about?
I'm in a bad mood.
What are you talking about?
I don't like it. Dearborn, Michigan. You know they got all those guys over there. They're talking in that la 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 sand language bullshit. Now I don't care for it. I say not on my town, Jack. Not on my watch. That's what I say.
Is Somalia a sand place? I thought that was
Yeah.
like a pirate place. I thought they were just pirates
Oh,
there.
they got pirates, yeah, for sure. But that's all that open
Yeah.
seas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that Somalia is water?
I
Where did
don't know.
pirates?
For all I know, it's like Waterworld where they live on barges, okay?
They don't live on the open seas. Just some of them do. Where do you think pirates bury their treasure? Back in a fucking island and shit.
In caves and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, they got it back there. So Somalis, they know what to do. And what's really funny about the Somali pirates is like they just do stuff. They'll get on these little boats and they'll pretend to be lost at sea and they got a bunch of oranges and they're like, help, and Somali or whatever, right? And and then people will help them and they're like, surprise, guns.
It's a pretty smart way to go about it.
Yeah, you would think, except what's so gay about like maritime law is I guess they're not allowed to go, all right, that's clearly a trap, shoot that guy. Because that's what you should do. You would be like, hey, how often do you think he was just selling oranges in the open sea? No,
If it's like Waterworld, where else is he gonna sell them?
it's not like Waterworld. It's like
Look, he's
90s
got his
Compton.
little barge, and that's where he lives, and he sells his oranges.
No, this is like 2 fucking twigs and a couple leaves for paddles he's going on. It's like Breath of the Wild ass boats, Minecraft bullshit he's made.
Okay. Yeah, but okay, so if you know it's a trap, why wouldn't you just not go?
Well, because they keep coming towards you. It's kind of like when you're walking down the street in Vegas and they're just trying to sell you a mixtape that you know is a blank CD.
I didn't know it was a blank CD. I
Well,
found that out later.
I couldn't
I trusted that man.
you
I was told that white people are evil and they shouldn't cross to the other side of the road when they see a black man coming and they should be friendly and they should buy his mixtape. And so I did that. I did
well,
what the liberals told me I'm supposed to do. And you know what I got? I got a blank CD and a lot of tears.
it's $20 down the drain is what you got. Which, if that's all you lost in Vegas, then that's really not bad. So,
Fucking donate. Oh, I also lost $1 on the slots.
oh, you were never gonna win that.
No.
That's not. See, the whole time you were there, you should have just checked in with me about stuff about what you
What
should
I
do.
should do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would have had a
I wanted
successful time.
to I wanted to go because there's the what is it called? The area where the old casinos are and the streets got like performers on it and stuff. What was that?
Downtown Vegas. Are you talking?
Well, whatever.
But no.
Uh,
Well,
but
there's performers just on the strip, but where the old casinos is downtown Vegas, like the real shitty
wasn't
ones.
there like a street name? It's like some what was it?
Good fucking question. I've never left the inside while in Vegas because everything's connected.
Well, I don't know. It's where all the older casinos with the weird 70s carpets and they're like full of smoke are, like where everyone's smoking inside. Every single person is smoking inside. And
You're
that
talking about
is where
downtown
it
then.
looked like it would be fun to play blackjack. But
It's dangerous, but I mean, everywhere is dangerous, I guess. Like, I don't know, whatever. Vegas is fun. Cities can be fun, but especially Vegas. But all cities, if there's a black guy telling you that he has a mixtape that you can buy,
yeah.
why don't you go, cool, what's your SoundCloud?
Yeah, well, because I wanted a mixtape. Like it was a cool, like, I'm hip. I gotta I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I just was trusting the man. I mean, he didn't seem trustworthy, but I was
No.
going against my instinct.
Yeah.
He,
Hey, are you on? What is your name? And then you can look him up, and you go, I'll add you to my Spotify playlist.
yeah, that
That's
would have been the thing to do.
I don't know what they ought to start doing. Honestly, the modern version of this would be to make a fake band camp with like just 20 seconds of other random actual fucking rapper songs or whatever and be like, yeah, no, the whole album. You know what? But Bandcamp, they take some of the money. So it
Yeah.
would be cool is if you just Venmo me this right now. But I guess
Yeah.
you could probably charge back on Venmo. I don't know. Who's buying CDs? That grift is gone. Selling fake comedy
Yes.
tickets, that's a fucking thing. You could do that. You know,
On the streets?
yeah. Oh, yeah. You'd be like, oh, I'm
Huh.
promoting for this show down the road or whatever. And it's just fake comedy tickets. There's tons of scams that
Dude,
would be better than here's a CD. Who has a CD player in their car?
I don't I don't even know what I was gonna play it on. I guess
Yeah.
my laptop. I don't know. Like, does it even have a CD drive? I don't think so.
No, probably not.
No. It doesn't.
I had
So I have no idea what I was gonna do with that thing if
I
it did work.
I got drunk and bought a CD or a DVD, I guess, version of The Wall because I wanted like all the extras and shit on that. And then I had to buy a external DVD
Yeah.
drive
I'm
to
gonna
be
get a
able to watch it.
Walkman.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with fucking? But anyway, what?
Speaking of what seems like a scam, but I guess isn't because they work for like the hotels, is those people that will follow you around like, hey, we got deals. We got deals on shows.
Yeah,
And it's like they are harassing you. Like they follow you down the hallway. Like they will not stop
sure,
trying to give you deals on shows. And it seems like a scam, but they are like
they got deals on
they're wearing
shows.
uniforms. I'm sure that we're real deals on shows, but the way they're behaving is like a solar panel salesman.
That's just sales, though. I
Like they're
mean, we.
going to rape you if you stop running. That's what solar panel salesmen do. I was talking to my friend who's like has a family member who does solar panel sales, and I was trying to explain to her my experiences, which we've already documented on the show. I don't have to
Sure.
get into it. Only the real ones will understand. Um, and she was like, "Yeah, actually, you told me about that, and I think that's what his buddies that he works with are doing, and he might be
Yeah.
doing it too. And I'm just really worried for his soul. Like I want him to get out of
That's
the business." I
that's
was dying.
that's
But
just
she's right. She's
no.
right because they're like harassing housewives. Like, that's
Yes.
not good. Like they're threatening people nearly. It's like veiled. Like they don't
No.
threaten you. They
Yeah.
behave in a manner that is intimidating so that you will not like I don't know. Like I almost called the police. He would
Is
not
it
leave my property.
is it ever okay? Is it everybody else's fault that you're intimidated by door
No,
to door
that's what they do.
salesmen?
No, I'm telling you that they came every day.
Yeah. Okay, but you have to think of it from the salesman's perspective. Is he's got to eat too, and he's like, they didn't tell me no.
I told him no.
That's
Within 5 seconds of opening the door, I say no, and then I go to shut the door, and he's like, "Yeah, actually, ma'am." It's like they do everything short of literally sticking their foot in the door, and you
hmm
know what? They might if you gave them the chance. I
yeah,
think.
100%. But listen, if you just told him no, you haven't heard his whole pitch yet. I could sell you solar panels. I could sell you solar panels. I know that I could.
So you're saying that the only solution is for me to say yes? Is that what you're
No,
saying here?
no, you have to
I
say
haven't heard the pitch yet.
you have to say no in the right way to where they know that there's zero fucking chance. But the
I do.
thing is, that's such high turnover rate at those jobs that there's just going to be another guy that's going to come
Mm,
by. So you got to
I
talk to
know.
your HOA and say, we can't have these guys around here anymore. And they, then the guy who actually works at the office will get the hint. And, a couple guys might get arrested.
I'm gonna get the next one that comes to my door arrested immediately.
He's
I don't
just some
care.
guy. He's just some
Well,
20
he should leave me alone.
he's just some 20-year-old guy trying to hawk solar panels, dude. Sales is tough.
And the next time that Jehovah's Witness lady sticks her foot in my door and comes inside my
Oh,
house
that's a
with
bit
an
much.
iPad going, let me show your children this cartoon about Jehovah's Witness theology that we made for kiddos, sits on my couch, I would get her arrested too.
Wait, why did you let her in your house?
It was okay. So
You stop banging things
I
on your
had
desk?
I was making I was making friends with these women at the door for a little while up to this point. I didn't think that
Okay,
they were
there you go.
just like I was like, "Hey, I'm not going to convert, but I'm willing to have a conversation with you if you're
Sure.
bored or whatever kind of thing," because I was just bored. And but then they were just like, "Well, we got our hook center."
Yeah.
Like they just didn't believe that I was saying no, basically. It's my fault. It
Well,
was funny. This one was funny. This one was not threatening. I'm not actually getting these poor ladies arrested. They were very sweet.
I don't know. I mean, the whole
I made
thing.
them tea.
One thing that cracks me up about Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons is they've got the same sales strategy, but they split up territory. It's like Pepsi and Coca
Yeah,
Cola. It's
I'm in
nuts.
Mormon territory now. The last people that came since we moved, the only people that come are the Mormons, and they seem like nice young men. I don't know. They're easier to get rid of actually. They're a lot less stubborn.
Yeah, none of them are like bad people. I don't think the Mormons or the Jehovah's Witnesses or the
No,
sun or the fucking solar panel guys are gonna
no, the
rape
solar
you.
panel guys are evil. Okay,
They just have a different religion.
he's not gonna rape me. He's gonna rape my house though. That's what he
Yeah,
wants to do.
yeah. You shouldn't buy that shit. You shouldn't do that.
Well,
We've
he said he would give it to me for free.
we've got yeah, the whole and it's your whole insurance thing. Yeah, we've got these people around here because in Florida, if you got a cracked what are they called when in your car windshield, you
Mm-hmm.
get a cracked one of those. I guess you could technically be pulled over. Never happened to me.
It depends on how
Um,
bad it is, I would
oh,
imagine.
mine's all the way across. It's pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Never happened to me. But they're like, yeah, and your insurance will cover it for free. They neglect to tell you that your insurance premium goes the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
But
They yeah. It's
they'll
the same thing with the roof. A storm comes through the next week, like just a storm, the kind of storm we have. It's not tearing my roof up. My roof is fine. No leaks. Everything's fine. Tiles are all there. They come week after to everybody's house. We could replace your roof for however much the insurance says. It's like, dude, my roof is fine.
you don't I don't know. I don't get mad at those people. I've sold every
No,
goddamn thing. I don't get mad at those people. You just got to know how to tell them no. And
I don't know. I think I would be less mad if I still lived in a neighborhood that didn't have no solicitation signs
that doesn't
up.
mean anything. Do you know how
I
many
mean, it
times
should.
do
It's
you
supposed
do you
to.
know how many times I have showed up to places they pointed to the no soliciting sign and I've said, "You know what? I get that, and guess what? I'm not here to sell anything. I'm just here to educate you."
Mhm.
That's easy. You
Yeah, I
just
know. Well, it's not. It's like okay. In my point of view, if I'm going to deal with the abuse from the HOA and the robbery, the highway robbery, that according to the boomers on Nextdoor, they are raping our wallets. That's the wording that I've seen used
oh,
by the
they are.
boomers on Nextdoor. For the amount I pay, there should be a team of armed guards in every section of the neighborhood. That as soon as they detect the solar panel guy, he's gone.
Well, here's the
For
thing.
what I pay, that's what should be happening.
Here's the thing.
That sign should have lasers
If
inside of it.
if you
They
if
detect you, you're gone.
here's the thing, dude. If you lived in a nice enough neighborhood, you would have staff to stop people
No.
from coming in there.
No. I live I live in the shittiest neighborhood connected to the
They
That's
don't even care about you
they
guys.
don't
Yeah.
care. No, we pay for the nice people, the nice neighborhoods things though. So
Well,
there's that.
that's tale as old as time there. I don't know. It's hard for me to be bad at salespeople because it
It's,
is what it is, man. It's you can't. They're
well,
just
it's
trying
just
to make
because you're a
money.
salesman. You're
Yeah.
literally freaking salesmen. Oh my gosh. And they get their hooks into you
Mm-hmm.
where like my sister is a saleswoman and can't go out on the phone without her expressing to me how you're getting older now. You really got to consider this insurance thing. And it's like, I know you got that kind, but what if I could get you another kind? Like, I did get licensed in your state just for you, sissy. It's like, okay, you know what?
Golly.
I have to go. I'm gonna go cook dinner for my family now.
Yeah, but what if, hold on, but what if you get really injured during that cooking?
Yeah.
I,
Yeah. What if you chop your finger off? You know you're liable to do that, Abby.
Now that type of sales is behind me, but I miss it sometimes because it is. I mean, I was 115-degree LA weather, walking around. I was lucky to find a giant high-rise office building to sneak into and like try to
Mm-hmm.
sell people shit. And you just hand out business cards, fucking dropping off mugs with your business card, and mailing people shit. All that. That sales is sales. It is what it is. I don't hate those people. You just gotta you got to know the right way to tell them to fuck off. And it's it's usually to explain why you're so happy with what you currently have. Because if they're always trying to find the pain, right? If I can find a problem with what you've got right now, that's my end, no matter what.
Yeah.
But you have
Well,
to
that yeah,
explain,
the
I'm
solar
actually,
panel
this is
guys
great.
ask about my electricity bill every time. It's like I'm fine with it though. It's good.
Well, not even just I'm fine with it, I'm very happy with it.
I guess I need to be selling my crap to them.
Yep. And
There's a
then they'll leave you
yeah,
alone until, and none of those guys, I guarantee when they come by, I'm sure I've said this before, it's probably a boring 16 minutes podcast that I'm sure we've covered several times. If you're asking for a business card, that's,
I do that
they
every
don't
time,
have
every
it.
single time.
They
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
it.
Every single time anyone comes to my door, the first thing I say is, I don't want to waste your time. If you have a business card, I will take the business card. And
They
they
don't have
never
it.
have it. And they're like, well, I don't have it, but actually, and they just keep talking and talking and talking. I'm like, no, do you don't have a business card? No. No, I don't have time for this. No, I don't want to waste your time. No. And they will not leave. I literally just shut the door. Like, if you don't just stop, like, they will not stop unless you
Yeah.
physically shut the door
It's
in
fine to,
their face.
it's fine to do that.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad about doing that. It's fine to do that.
There's a
Uh,
company actually that we used to use for something that will come by every like couple months basically and be like, "Do you have this service? We have this service." And every time I'm like, "Yeah, I had that service and you were charging me twice as much as what you should and only coming sometimes and still billing me." Like, "No.
yeah.
No.
That's another,
Go away."
that's
And
another
like
great, to
they
say,
go
hey,
away a lot faster because
yeah.
I'm like, "I had your service. I hated it. I don't like you." Like,
But you know what I would
you're
say?
making me angry.
You know what I would say in that? I'd use what I
Hmm.
call the dominoes method. You know what?
Mm.
I understand. We used to be bad. I agree. A lot of people were disappointed.
They just
We've
start trying
got
to
new
give me a
management now.
deal. They're like, "Well, actually, I can give you a special offer. Don't tell your neighbors." And I'm like, "I don't want your special offer. I don't want any of your special offers."
There's a
It's
response
like,
for everything. Because especially those people that are doing door to door and like telephone sales and stuff like that, they're trained when they say this, you say this. And
mhm.
some guys are better than others, and what have you. It's an old timey way of sales. That's not the way that buying a car on the internet is now or anything, because now everything is consultative,
Mhm.
because everybody has the internet. But when you're doing these smash and grab door to door types of subscription things, you've got it's an old timey type of sales that's dying out, I guess, for better or worse. But it is cool. It's fun. It's neat.
I'm sure it's fun to do.
Yeah,
I'm sure
it's
it's a
not.
lot of fun.
It's not at all.
Okay, we should do a Dear Abby story because we've been talking about nonsense
20 minutes.
for yeah, for 20 minutes, which is what we said we were not going to do.
Yeah, we should stop doing
Once
that
again,
shit.
right before we started, we agreed that we are going to do the
Yeah,
format.
we'll do the
And
format
then
of the show.
immediately, what happens?
20 minutes isn't bad. Listen, you guys only get 2.5 hours on this episode of us.
Oh my goodness gracious. So the
This is the
I don't know.
look out for the 24-hour bonus episode coming out Monday.
I would like die. I don't know if I can do it. But so my husband said that he can hear me in here because sometimes I like shout and like I do the intro really loud. And he says that I sound like a kindergarten teacher when I
Yeah.
do the intro, so I've been doing it on purpose. I
Okay.
don't know if anyone noticed, but I thought it was fun. Okay, that's disgusting, and you need to say excuse me.
Suck me.
Anyway, so we're getting into our Dear Abby segment, everyone. Do. Dear Abby, all of our girlfriends are Asian.
Nice. Dudes rock. Hell yeah.
He's the walking soundboard himself. Here, we have him right here on the show. Hey everyone, I've been feeling paranoid about something recently and wanted to know if I'm overthinking it. I'm a white im, and most of the friends I grew up with and went to high school are too, except one. We're still very close, but moved all across the country for our jobs and life. Recently, we've decided to have a little reunion and bring our girlfriends, but I realized we have a not too subtle trend in that they are all Asian.
Hell yeah.
There's 5 girlfriends in total. They've never met each other. I don't know how this
No,
happened.
wait. Here's the thing. I guarantee they've met each other at some point, or at least they'll get confused.
Because they're all Asian?
No, because they're all women. Yeah, they're gonna get confused. They're gonna see somebody else and be like, "You've been cheating on me? That's me over there with that guy."
Little known fact, all Asians have face blindness.
I think they do. How else do they tell each other apart? It's got to be by their succulent toes.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, you need help. Okay, Bryden told me before we started the show that he's been racing to see how much he can drink before I get on the call. So I just want everyone to know that he's doing this on purpose.
For 2 years now. For almost 2 years.
The whole time.
The whole time.
Okay, there's 5 girlfriends in total. They've never met each other. I don't know how this happened. It's just a coincidence as far as I know. We don't have a pact or anything. My question is, do we warn them?
My question is, why does he think that people have a pact?
What do you mean?
Well, they were all like, "Hey, everybody, make sure you bring a fucking Asian."
An Asian. Well, to have an Asian girlfriend someday, I would assume, because they're all like, I don't know.
Everybody, yeah, like it's fucking Stand By Me. They're like standing around that dead body, and they're like, "All right," or It, I guess, was better. Let's make a pact. Let's all get Asian girlfriends, and everybody bring them there, but no Coke. Nobody bring any Coca-Cola. You know why? Like that's insane. It's more insane that there would be a pact than it is that all of these guys ended up with fucking tiny Asian girlfriends.
Yep.
What? I'm right.
They're all in tech, right?
They have to be, yeah.
They've got to be. Like, how... this is what they do.
Well, that's just who's
They marry Filipino women.
That, like, honest to God, I wouldn't say Filipino. Some Filipino. You got some Chinese. You got some Japanese. Dirty knee. Look at these. You know.
That was really racist.
It's not a racist. You can't be racist.
You're being racist.
They're
Why? Because they're so smart?
Literally, yeah.
They are smart.
Every time an Asian person complains about racism, doesn't everybody kind of laugh it off? They're like, okay, come on.
No, they're complaining about a different kind, I think.
Oh, well, yeah, they're mad that they are getting screwed out of schools. I know that.
They're mad about that, but they're also mad about like the fetishization stuff mostly, I think, is what I see them talking about, like of Asian women. And the men get real mad that they get turned down because the stereotype of having
a small pee-pee, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like as a small penis man myself, I would say that I think that,
solidarity.
Yeah, I'm with these Changs. I'm with them. My short Changs.
I thought I was the racist one on the show. I thought that was the bit we had, but that's not how it's working out today.
They're not even kings. They're emperors because that's what they have over there.
They are emperors.
My short emperors out there. Small ween. Dude, no, I'm with these guys.
That's his name. I'm
sorry. Emperor Small Wing. Well, that's the name of the episode.
My question is, do we warn them?
What do you mean warn them? You'd be like, just so you know, there's a
Yeah.
bunch of you there.
Wouldn't that
What?
be like really weird to warn them first?
It's
Like
way
way weirder than just showing up with all Asian girls?
it's way weirder because this guy is super insecure because the first
Don't
thing
point it out.
yeah, well, yeah, because they're gonna be super happy. They're gonna be like, oh shit, my cousin's here. They're gonna be thrilled.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
they're like ants. They already know that you
Oh
guys are
my
all dating.
god.
They
They
are.
they have telepathy or
They
whatever going on.
they do. They can fucking smell the fucking bok choy between all of them. They know what's going on. All right, they're smarter than you, idiot, dumb white guys, dumb
Is that
fucks.
how it works? Is that why they're so smart? Like they have such high IQs and test scores is because they have hive mind?
Yeah,
Where all the knowledge is contained?
yeah. It's just one dude. It's just fucking Xi Jinping back there. He's like doing all the tests for everybody. They're all connected. I don't see why
I
this is
didn't know
controversial.
this.
This is
I
true.
really just had no idea. You're educating me. I'm sitting my white ass down and listening right now.
I wish I could sit my white ass down and listen to Asian people talk, except for the fact that they talk like this. I don't like that very much. The way they
No, that's
talk.
Chinese people. So Chinese Mandarin, I guess, specifically is like a tonal language.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if they don't use a certain tone, it's
yeah.
the wrong word. So they have to sound like they're saying, "I am going to grind your bones and make
Mm,
a stew" anytime they speak. Like that's how they have to
yeah.
talk.
Well, I mean, it's unfortunate. One of the funniest things that ever happened to me, because like, look, shout out to all the fucking small peen Emperor Changs out there. My brothers, my brothers. All right, God made us this way. I mean, or your Chinese pagan
At the
folklore
very
god,
least, he
a tiger.
allowed it to happen. Yes.
Yeah, like a tiger or something made you whatever the
It
hell.
was to build your character, probably.
And they, I build Asian characters in Skyrim sometimes, but I like the Asians. I think they're fucking sweet because they're no nonsense. Never met a funny Asian, but the funniest Asian I ever
You know,
met.
like Dat fan.
No, but Bobby Lee's really funny.
Love Elise.
And Hans Kim has his moments, but we're talking about three different. Well, no,
Dat
Bobby
fan
Lee.
is horrible was the joke, but Bobby Lee's fine. He seems fine to me. I don't know about the other one.
He's
But
some
they're all the same guy, right? Like, is that what you're
no.
saying? You're just naming Asian people now.
No. Bobby Lee's way fatter and older than all those guys. He was on
Yeah.
Mad TV. He was very funny. But no, the funniest time an Asian's ever been funny was I was just in a bar, fucking, I don't know, 15 years ago. And there was this like exchange student Chinese lady.
Mhm.
And I don't know if you've ever heard a Chinese lady who is drunkard and shit, and English isn't her first language. She's
Oh,
still
yeah.
like a drunk white girl, but she's
Yeah.
with the Chinese accent. It was amazing.
Somehow they have a Valley Girl version of the
Oh, it
accent.
ruled.
Like,
It was
it's
super funny.
crazy.
She was like, I'd like to party. No, she was probably Korean. She was like, I just like to party with you guys. It's so much fun. We party. Give me no rum drinks. It was Korean. It was Korean because that's the Korean accent. And I distinctly remember it. And it was so fucking. I'm just sitting there, probably having a bad day, going like, I should go talk to her, honestly. Like, I should.
Why not? She seems like she's having a good time. I bet she's a great person to be friends with.
Ah, dude. She was surrounded by a whole bunch of UCLA white
Oh,
girls. You know,
ah,
yeah, there was no way I was going to
not
get in
getting
there.
through that. Yeah.
No, not a chance. Because it's like, what do? You just swoop in. You're like, hi, I'm so racist that I find you attractive.
It
Like,
really is what that would show. If you pinpoint the one. Like,
tell me what you think about Donald
see,
Trump.
this is what I meant though. This is the sort of racism that these people have to contend with is men like you.
What that it's like oh my god, heaven forbid that they end up with great jobs and I kind of respect them, and if I saw him in a dark alley I'm like, I don't think he's a villain in the kung fu movie. I think that he's probably just going to be a guy.
Asian men? They're always villains in kung fu movies.
Yeah, but Also, they're the heroes in kung fu movies, unless it's like,
Also,
fucking The Matrix or something.
yeah.
I know kung fu.
Okay. Look, I think we gave these people enough advice about their
No,
Asian girlfriend.
my advice is the guy who wrote the post is fucking weird.
He is weird for thinking about it like this and for wanting to point it out. Like,
You know what'll happen? And I imagine this has happened by now. But you know what'll happen? They'll all show up and they're gonna have a nice little chuckle about it, and they'll be like, ha ha ha. And then 20
it's
years
fine.
20 years from now, all their hot girlfriends are gonna be fucking ugly and making them really stinky soup.
Very stinky soup.
They
You don't
like
know
it.
what's in it. Is that a sock? Could be.
That elephant sock. That good for you.
Fiber.
That elephant sock soup. That good for you. Listen.
Okay, this is bad. This is bad. This is going horribly right now. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I go into the show and I'm like, well, it can't possibly get more off the rails this time. Like we've done it, right? And then just no.
Don't get me started on Indians.
Okay. Dear Abby, please please recommend fun K-drama, but please skip like Goblin and Crash Landing on You, although I was laughing a lot, not gonna lie. Okay,
I don't know what
what
that
you
means.
want is Love to Hate You, and that's about a feminist lawyer, okay, and an actor who acts in like rom-coms, okay? And the feminist lawyer, she kicks men's butts for justice, okay? She kicks butt. She does like kung fu and stuff.
Oh shit, it
And the actor,
sucks.
he is so disgusted by women because he hates them so much that he goes on the Asian Facebook and argues with women online. And also when he has to do a kissing scene because he does rom-coms, right? He has to take anti-anxiety medication to do the scene, and then he goes and throws up and brushes his teeth after. Okay, so he got caught doing the throwing up and brushing his teeth after by the girl co-star, right? And then there's a rumor that he's gay. Okay,
No, no, no. He just had a bowl of that elephant sock soup.
yeah, and then that's possible, but no, actually, kissing women makes him vomit. Like it's how much he hates women. But the kick butt
Well, I don't know.
lawyer, okay,
Have you
she
seen?
meets him
Uh,
because she's like,
no, no,
oh my
wait.
god, she sees him with his niece, and she's like, oh my god, he's a pedophile. I have to expose him as a pedophile
What the fuck?
because he's with his niece, and she thinks that's his girlfriend. And this is, you know, it's like an enemies to lovers, except if they just watched my Twitter feed for inspiration. And like she beats him up a lot. Like they beat the crap out of each other a lot. Okay. So it's great.
Are you gonna keep doing? Because if you do, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go take a
sorry.
pee.
Okay, I'm done. You go ahead. Do you have any K dramas to recommend?
No, I thought you just keep doing that, and I'll go take
No.
a piss.
No, you don't have to pee. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. Is BTS one? That's a band.
No, that's a band.
Oh,
Band.
and then
Vincenzo is
oh,
good. That's fun.
well, I've got a K drama for you to watch. That time that giant screen at a BTS show fell on that guy's head and he lived.
Oh man, that was crazy. I remember that.
That stuck with me. I was like, oh, he's dead. That looked fake. It was so bad. And then he lived. It broke his neck, but I guess he lives to dance again. Perhaps he's probably not fully recovered. But it was like a movie where earthquake happens. Like they would just show that. I mean,
Yeah.
it was real big.
I know I remember that. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you could still dance with brain damage,
I don't know if he has
depending
brain
on
damage.
the extent of it.
Well, their brains are so goddamn. I mean, he's probably just like a normal white guy now.
Just squished it a little.
Yeah, he's just because they're all geniuses.
Okay.
What's funnier than
That's
like a
enough about
really stupid Asian guy? It's like a black guy with a small dick. You're like God hates me. This. How'd you like to be a black guy with a small dick or a stupid Asian? You're like, oh, fuck.
It'd be a rip-off.
Well,
That's for sure.
I feel a little ripped off being like a poor white male. I'm like, this is shit.
No, I know. I mean, I might as well not be white. That's for sure. Yeah. No privilege going on in my childhood.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. Erica says I'm black all the time.
Yeah, that might be why we get along so well because we're both black in our hearts,
Yeah,
like Rachel Dolezal,
I gotta
who
put
is
you.
still beating that drum, by the way. Did I tell you about that? She has a podcast, and on it, she's like talking about how she, like what her DNA test says, and how she identifies and how she feels inside can be different things.
How is that fucking different than the trans stuff?
It's not. That's why
And
it's great.
speaking of beating your drum, I saw her butthole.
Yeah, that's gross. I didn't see it, and I don't want to.
She looks great for her age.
I'm sure she does.
You know,
I'm sure she looks.
it was good. I'm gonna start calling buttholes Dolenzols. She got a real good Dolenzal on her.
Okay, we're moving on to our next one. Just give you 1 second. How are black people not tired all the time from all the melatonin?
Ugh, dude, save it for a tweet.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
good point.
tweet.
It was pretty bad.
Ugh, I'm also sure that somebody has done that before. But I mean, good effort. Write some jokes.
It was a good.
You should go to your local open mic and say that and just see how it goes.
Maybe black people would laugh at it.
No, they literally would, but the white people
Yeah,
would
I
not.
think they would. Yeah, that's not. I feel like they would love it though.
Black people like
Not white
racist
people,
ads. Black people at comedy clubs like racist jokes. White people at comedy clubs don't.
which is very fun.
Yeah, it's dumb.
We're gonna move on to our Reddit advice segment,
Of course, you also
everyone.
it depends on what you wear.
Oh,
You can't. It depends on what you wear. You can't. You know.
can I go up there dressed like a stereotype of a blonde white lady and do it?
Maybe I was just thinking you can't go up there in a suit because they're gonna be
Right.
they're gonna get remnants of Ronald Reagan and what he did to black people, and they're not gonna like that. They're still black
Let's
people
see.
are still mad at Ronald Reagan.
I'm sure.
He
They're
wasn't
still
that
mad
bad.
about a lot of things, Bryden.
Well, they're
Slavery.
well, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Um,
Makes a little bit of sense. It was a long time ago, though.
yeah, but I mean, Ronald Reagan was also a long time ago. I'm just saying, Reagan's a sore topic because their grandparents are still mad at Ronald Reagan.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. If you've heard Grandpappy talk about it, I'll tell you what my grandpa was raging about when I was a kid, and I would just hear him gripe and grumble through the house. He's got like freaking war PTSD or something, which is
Yeah.
like grumble violent things sometimes. 'Cause he was in Korea,
Oh, yeah.
killed men. He killed men, Abby. Like you need to
Yeah.
leave him alone. Anyway, but it was those black people that he was mad about. It was
Yeah.
not Ronald Reagan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, he was not nice.
There was a lot of racial tension back in the day, and then there wasn't, and then now it's all back.
If we could just go back to the Fresh Prince of Bel Air,
Everybody liked that show. That was a great show.
everybody liked it.
And then he ended up being a cuckold and a faggot. And
Yeah, now
now,
nobody likes him.
yeah,
Nobody respects him anymore. But he had everything. Like seriously, everyone loved Will Smith.
he was best friends with DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah.
Everybody liked him, and then he was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna slap Chris Rock." It's like nobody likes your shitty wife, dude.
Everybody likes Chris Rock too, is the problem. Like you
Mhm.
can't slap Chris Rock. Like there
Yeah.
are men you could slap on that stage, and it's not Chris Rock.
I bet you could get away with slapping Ashton Kutcher.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's in
You
trouble
could
now
probably
because he,
break his nose, honestly.
yeah, which would have been
But
awesome to see.
he deserves it. He's got a stupid face. I
That
remember
guy,
Punked. I always thought like these guys should punk your face, like, you know,
yeah,
got a dumb face.
I was gonna say I'll punk his face, but that sounds like I want to have sex with his face, and I don't.
Oh no.
I think what's
That's not what
funny,
I meant.
what's funny about Ashton Kutcher is Butterfly Effect, great movie. He says the K
Who is it?
word in that he because he's like in prison or whatever, and he was
Mm.
like, "I'm not an F and K if that's what you think." Well, he is Jewish, so how would the gangs in there not know that he's Jewish because you can look at him; he's clearly Jewish.
Well, that's probably why he's saying the slur. He's like,
No, he's trying to fit in with like the Aryan Brotherhood guys or
oh yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
It's a great movie. It's probably that and Dude, Where's My Car? And that 70s Show are the only three things he's ever
I
done that were
remember,
great.
dude, where's my car?
Great
That's
movie.
for sure.
And then no, and then see,
Oh god,
Asian racism was awesome back in the day.
it was funny, especially for like a stoner movie.
Yeah, it was
Just like
stupid.
something repetitive and stupid like that is just great.
I don't know. I just whatever. I like the Asians. Is all I'm saying. I just want to say this. I
I
think
feel
that
like
they're
I
sweet.
just got like a whiplash just now. Like,
Well, they're weird and annoying, but I've been eating a bunch of Chinese food recently.
it's pretty good, huh?
I don't care for this pork fried rice at
Mm.
this one place, but I'll get some General Tso's. It's good. I don't know how great this general was, but obviously he was so good that he had enough spare time to make
He's
some dope ass chicken.
he's got the best chicken. That general made the best chicken.
He probably wasn't even a guy, but like
My favorite thing about it is no matter where you get it, the ratio is completely different of sweet to spicy
yeah.
because it just means a sweet and spicy sauce. Like there's some basic components there, but every restaurant it's not like a
What?
it's like an American thing, and they just
It
kind of
probably
throw it
is.
on there as like a. It's not orange chicken, which is just candied,
Yeah.
like candy tasting. So, but it's got some spice to it. Like I think it just means kid food that's got some spice.
I liked it. Whatever. And then
It's my favorite. I'm not judging you. It's what I order.
I had the Kung Pao chicken. See, what's up? No onions, right? Hell yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We do Chinese fucking takeout. But I had
Dude,
Kung Pao
yes.
chicken. That was pretty good. I want to try Szechuan beef.
Szechuan beef. That wouldn't that be like very spicy? Isn't that what the
Yeah.
Szechuan means?
Yeah. I like it because it's a
It's
pepper.
gonna be fun. I went to a Szechuan restaurant one time,
You use a pepper,
and
whole
I
restaurant was
like
pepper?
could not taste for a while. Like,
Dude, that
it
sounds
was,
awesome. I love that. Change this episode to we will leave our cokes unattended in front of you. We love you so much.
I think I'm missing something here. I
Me
think I'm
Chinese
figuring-
me Chinese me play joke. Me go pee in your
Oh,
coke.
okay. Look, dude, I didn't get it when you said it earlier either, and I feel very stupid because I was just like, huh, uh-huh. Don't know what that has to do with anything.
You don't want pee pee in your coke, dude. They'll do
Now
it
I
to you.
understand.
They'll do it to you. I've heard.
Okay, I'm not sure how we're doing on time right now.
We still got 20 minutes.
Really?
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
From r/red scare pod.
Oh
See
Jesus
what
fucking Christ.
these ladies are getting into.
Yeah,
Are you scared?
yeah, I'm
You
so
look
fucking
exasperated. I haven't even read it.
Red Scare is dumber than shit. And the only people that listen to it are gay men and childless women.
So I listened to one episode one time,
Oh, did you listen
and
to
it's
an
not.
episode?
Dude, first of all, oh my gosh. Like, I do that when I feel tired or like accidentally sometimes, but like, man, it is constant for them. But also, it's not what I thought it would be at all whatsoever. It was just two like slutty girls talking about, just like just being performative. It's like if you had a girl who's like surrounded by guys and is being silly and trying to get attention, but both of them at the same time, and there's no guys for the entire episode. I was just like, well, I don't understand who that's for, and never listened to it again. Like, it wasn't even like the trad pandering stuff like that or anything. It was like two ditzy college girls who are trying to like who are like drunk at a party and trying to get attention or something, like, but together. I don't know how else to describe the way they were behaving.
Those people suck.
Yeah.
I don't care about most dumbass New York podcasts, but that one especially is just you can overload on irony, and
Is it even irony?
I have no
I
idea.
can't tell.
Post
I don't
ironic fucking
I don't think anyone knows what irony means anymore.
gay. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Okay, go. I guess I'll just sit here. I wish that he would not do that. So we're gonna do this without him, I guess. He's running away because he doesn't want to hear what the Red Scare ladies have to say because he's a sexist and he hates women. I don't know if anyone knew that about Bryden, but I think that he is a virulent sexist. Um, and sometimes I think that maybe he wanted to do this podcast specifically just so he could yell at a woman with no repercussions for a couple hours once a week. Um, and if he called it comedy and if he called it content, and we like had some Reddit stories that we were reading that maybe he could just get away with it. And but the thing is, he is getting away with it. So you should give us more money because half of that goes to me. You could pay me for my pain. I need reparations for sexism. Lots and lots of sexism. Anyway, boyfriend got me a DNA test kit for my birthday, but I'm kind of afraid he'll break up with me if he doesn't like the results. He's racist. I'm pretty sure I'm white, but I never knew my dad that well. He was allegedly some kind of Eastern European, but very swarthy, so who knows at this point. I don't really care about knowing my actual ancestry, so is there a way I can ensure good results? Which is hilarious. This is good results is a hilarious way to phrase that, I would say. And the
Oh yeah.
comment below that is included is I like how you're pretending you heard any of that.
No. I just want to point out that I'm also pretty sure they're both immigrants, or at least children of immigrants, which means you're gonna come to this country and you're gonna not say that Donald Trump is the king of this country is pretty fucking ridiculous. And you're gonna talk like fag the whole time. I don't like it. I don't like him. I don't like these people and their fan base. All right, Bright Dog's attack. Get him. Raid the
Yeah,
subreddit.
clearly he was listening to
Oh no, I just told you I was going to take a piss. I left.
I know that. I'm just okay, whatever. The comment is any racist worth his salt doesn't need some tests to exactly identify your ancestry. It's just kind of a random bullshit novelty gift. And
That's
I
not
agree with
true.
that.
That's not true. You should take tests where you just see random pictures of different races and be able to identify them. You go like that one's black. I'm sure. I know that. If you can't identify black from Indian, you're not racist. You're just stupid.
Not sure about that guy over there. I mean, he is wearing a turban, but
Yeah.
oh my god, I think I talked about on the show before the turban guy who gave us our grocery pickup order. He had a turban, and my
What
kids were
type of
like, "Oh, it's a
turban though?
genie."
Oh, well, then he was she.
He's like sick. His last name was yeah. It doesn't matter. He was like sick. Is that how you pronounce that?
Sikh.
Seek, seek,
Sikh. Yeah.
seek.
The Sikhs
Okay.
have the turban, genie turbans. The rest of them got like, they. That's what I like about the Sikhs too. They carry a magical sword that's magical to them, and they got genie turbans, and they're
Isn't
just
it so cool?
and they're also the guys who were like, I don't know, fucking, let's not blow things up, and
Also, they wear guy liner, which is cool. More
that's
people should do that.
like genies.
Like
That
genies.
the Sikhs
No, I'm
are.
not kidding. This guy wears guy liner like he does.
Yeah, I'm sure it was like cow poop or something, but like the Sikhs are pretty cool. The Sikhs are pretty cool. I like them. I like that they carry magical swords with them. They, as per their religion, they
Cool.
have to carry a knife. It's like, wait,
See that? I didn't know about that. That's pretty
oh
cool.
yeah, it's like a whole thing. They're basically like that redneck stoner you knew in the 6th grade, but as a religion. It's crazy.
It's possible I talked about this on one of the backup ones we were recording actually. So maybe I
I don't
should
know.
not tell this story.
Yeah, just
But
tell the
anyway,
story.
my kids were like, "Oh, look, it's a genie," and I was like, and they were like, "Do you think he's gonna grant us a wish? Like, is he here to grant us a wish?" I was like, "Honey, no, no, you don't
Stop being
understand."
racist.
I was like, "You can't. Genies never give you what you want. Like they always screw it up.
That's
Like
not a genie.
you
That's a
can't trust genies."
that's not
And
that's not a genie. That's a monkey claw.
no, genies are always there's something there that messes up, and that's why you always have to use your third wish to like undo the
Undo
other
your wishes.
wishes,
No,
right?
I think I know what you're talking about, but I have seen Aladdin.
I'm not just talking about Aladdin. I'm talking about like every piece of media I've ever seen with a genie in it, except for I Dream of Jeannie,
Man, why didn't he dream to fuck her? I guess they did get married
which
though.
I think it was like a family friendly. Well, I mean, it tried to be.
They
I
had
think
to
the
come.
point was for it to be family friendly.
I mean, she could have, dude. She could listen. If she was into it, she could have put that genie bottle anywhere. That's she was hot. They had to.
She was,
They had to cover up her belly button for some reason.
yeah. Which
That's
is, well, I guess they're just too tantalizing.
who
But
would
yes, I told them. Go ahead.
no. I just that's
A
some
belly
things.
button?
Yeah, some things. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's maybe not show titties all over TV. But at what point was the belly button like that's too much? The
I
belly
don't
button.
I don't understand why the belly button would be. And then there was,
I've
you
never thought
know,
it sexual. I've never thought it sexual.
I mean, I would assume it's just yeah, I don't understand why the belly button specifically. Like, I
Were
could
dicks
understand if they
smaller
wanted
back then?
no midriff.
And they were like,
Yes.
I could fit in the
Like,
belly
kind of
button.
like how people were shorter and the average height is gone up.
Yeah, and dicks were thinner, and you could fuck belly
Yeah,
buttons, and then
that's
now
probably what it.
tits
Okay,
and
that's
asses are
terrible.
bigger. That's why,
Okay,
because
no.
dicks are bigger these days.
That makes no sense and is gross. But no, but I don't know if they wanted to cover up midriff. Like, okay, I get that, but they didn't. They just wanted to cover up her belly
Why
button.
do
I don't
people think? Why
know.
do people think midriff is so damn important too?
It's
I've,
just more skin.
I,
It's just more skin.
it's a skin thing, but it's like I
It's
mean,
like how like showing too much leg is indecent, but it's like it's legs, dude.
nobody's fucking legs.
Yeah, and people care about showing shoulders too. It's like I don't know. None of it.
You
All
can
of it
fuck
is
an
just you
armpit.
shouldn't be showing. Okay, look. Okay, just stop.
You could. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't get the
Why
appeal,
were we
but
talking about this?
we were
Oh,
talking about
genies.
I dream a genie, and then like your kids were
Okay.
racist, and this guy was uncomfortable, and he
No.
had a
So
knife
I
the whole
told
time, and
them
you didn't know.
I didn't know. Like I probably should have thought about that before I said these things in front of them. But I was like, no, you can't trust genies. Like they
You
don't give you
sound
what you
worse than
want.
him.
And like and anyway, so they were like, oh, that's unfortunate. So what's he here for? You know, is he here to trick us? I was like, no, he's here. He's bringing us our groceries. He's working. Like he's at work right now,
Holy
kids. Just
shit! You
leave
said
him
this.
alone. Like he's working.
Did he think that that was hilarious?
He didn't hear it. It was while he was walking up. But
Oh
the
damn!
last time we got grocery pickup, it was him again, and he was coming out, and he was almost to the vehicle that time when the kids saw him out the window, and so I was like, "Do not mention anything. You need to keep your mouth shut." Like, because I was scared because before he was far enough away, he didn't hear any of
Right.
it. But then the second, yeah, I realized my mistake in not correcting them fully the first time. Like, you little shits, you better keep your mouth shut.
Genies aren't real. There's some people called Sikh. I don't really know what their religion is, but look, they just wear turbans. They're like the nicest guys who wear turbans. Okay, they are cool. They are pretty sweet. I like
He's
them.
not gonna. Yeah, like kids, he's granting your wish for more waffles. Okay, we're getting waffles. You asked me for waffles. This is the guy that I sent the wish to.
It's not
This
how you
is
should. It's not how you should. Because eventually your kids are gonna ask like, "Mom, where you buy all your clothes from? Does he bring them?" Wish.
I've never been on Wish in my life. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was a you buy terrible clothes joke, but
I know.
uh, no,
That's funny, but also, okay, I want to ask you this because we've had a similar argument on here, and I want to show you what I've done here. Okay,
I swear to God, if it's
you
a
are
pile of
now
sand,
arguing again. You are now arguing against Santa Claus. It's the same thing, okay? What I am describing doing right now is the same thing parents do to their children about Santa Claus,
no, it's
except I didn't stomp on the roof and jingle bells up there to convince the children they were reindeer.
how is that? Okay. As soon as they have a whole month where people are putting up genie decorations and kids can participate in this idea of genies existing, then maybe it'll be that. Yeah, but that's dumb. The things you say are
Oh, you're
stupid.
saying that it's worse because it's not done society wide. It's not a mass indoctrination and lie, is why it's worse. Okay, that makes a lot
Yeah,
of sense, Bryden.
I mean, yeah, it's part of
because it's smaller scale and only one person is doing it. That makes it worse than if
yeah.
it's done on a mass scale across all of society. And if you opt out, you're a bad person.
Yes. Yeah, to opt out of if some kid went to the kid park, like a dog park is how I'm imagining it, how
Yeah,
homeschool kids do
that's
it.
you make them run the course.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's like a field. They're all running around, man.
It's
Uh,
called physical education. Okay.
that's what I hear. Uh, there's not rumors going around whether or not the genies are real. There is Santa.
Do you remember being a kid? You
Yeah.
don't think we talked about genies?
No, nobody talked about
They were
genies.
in Fairly Odd Parents. There was a genie.
Yeah, but it was
Just
known to
everywhere.
be fake, and also maybe not in your household because your household was meth riddled and weird. All
Not
right,
meth, crack. Different. Different.
arguably
Meth
a
is for
shit.
white people, which
Yeah,
is
arguably a shittier drug. Yes.
just saying.
I don't know why you think that was a decent argument to bring up. No, you're a dickhead
It
for
wasn't
not.
really an argument. It was just an autistic clarification. You got details wrong.
Not even a little bit. Hopefully, your kids don't call Sikhs genies, even though it's hilarious. And I'll bet if the guy wasn't foreign, he would think that it was pretty funny. They know they look like genies. The ones that live here and were born
I
here,
think he
they
probably would have
know.
thought it was cute for them to say, like, "Oh, look, it's a genie." Like that. I guarantee he thinks that's cute.
Kids, yeah. I mean, me, 36-year-old man, he probably would not like that.
I think it's similar to when, yeah. Um, I think it's similar to when like a kid will like just point out obvious things at the grocery store just because there's like people around and they're just like, oh, look at that lady, you know? It's like
Mm.
when a kid's like, oh, that lady's like one of my kids just went through a phase where she thought very old women were just beautiful. Like there was just something elegant about them and they looked like the way they dressed and the way they did
Sometimes,
their
yeah.
hair, you know? Like generally. And so she would yell because she had no volume control at that age. Um, Mommy, look at that really old lady. And then she would pause for a second and then follow it up with, she's so beautiful,
Okay,
like really dramatically. And they loved it.
I'm
They
sure.
were just loved it. I would imagine it's kind of like that, where it's like surprise, but it's amusing and sweet.
I think I like doing with little kids. I get the big mustache or whatever. It's less big now, but we're coming back with it. Or I'll just dress loudly or something like that. I always been the case with that.
Yeah.
So I'll catch little kids staring at me, and what I like to do, because my four front teeth are fake, I'll just pop them out real quick.
Yeah. I bet kids love that.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes it scares the shit out of them. But that's always really fun to do. Is just pop the teeth out real quick, or like put them right on my upper lip and make an inhuman face. Uh,
You did that. You never told me about it either, by the way. We were just on here doing a show, and like right after, we were like in the break or something, and you just like popped him out, like, ah! What was that? Just like, hey, look at this. It's
it's fun to
great.
do. It's fun to do. It's the only good thing. My dentist is insistent that I get a bridge and have actual fucking non-removable teeth. But it's like, I'm sorry, sir. Don't you know how funny I think I am? So,
And someday you get to be the funny old man that does silly stuff like that.
I'm already the funny
Yeah,
old man. I'm not gonna get much
yeah,
older before I'm
that's fair.
dead.
You do look pretty old.
I don't even think I look that old.
Because you're a funny man?
No, I just it's a little bit of the facial hair. It's pretty neat. No, my skin
Mm-hmm.
is fucking perfect. You fucking mastodon.
What the fuck? I'm masted. All right, funny man. Let's get one more story done here, real quick. It's a short one. My 5-year-old is obsessed with Kraftwerk. Help. Like the German
Wait, the band?
band, like
Kraftwerk?
Kraftwerk, Kraftwerk,
I was gonna
which
make
we showed that to our kids. Like, and but like stuff is
fun,
great.
fun, fun on Asoban, fun, fun,
It's
fun on
good. It's great
Asoban.
kid
Yeah.
music, right? It's
Ding,
amazing.
ding,
And
ding. Yeah,
and it's just really neat, like that they were like the first to do stuff like that. It's
yeah.
like very vivid. Let's see, where was it? I thought it would be fun one time to let my 5-year-old decide what record to put on. I gave him a few options and he chose Kraftwerk. I think mostly because he does craft work, like sticking glitter on things with his
Ah,
granny, so associated it with something else. Big mistake. The
why?
kid is now literally obsessed with Kraftwerk, which is fine, good, right? When we try to listen to other music, he's like, "This isn't Kraftwerk," and even when I try to lie to him and be like, "Yeah, sure, Moana is Kraftwerk," he sees through my subterfuge and demands actual 70s German EDM, whatever BS I'm trying to pass off on him. He is 5.
Dude, I mean, being able to identify and be like, no, 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 this isn't really shitty synth music.
At 5? That's pretty good.
That's amazing. Well, they do have a pretty distinct sound. Um, I don't know. I would say try showing them some later Kraftwerk and see if he likes it as much. But yeah, that's I don't know. 5-year-olds get obsessed with stuff like that, and it's
It's fun.
repetitive. Fun, fun, fun.
Yeah,
So
I mean, it
fun.
is it's like kid music. Like it
Kind of, yeah.
absolutely, you could tell me that that was made as a kid's album, and I would pretty much believe you. Like there's not a stretch at all. Like that's what it's for.
Well, and maybe get him to learn German too. like,
Yeah.
Cause like to me, every because like I think the lyrics are van unto van. To me, I always hear fun, fun, fun on the autobahn, but it's
I
just drive,
actually
drive,
thought
drive on
that's
the autobahn.
what it was.
Van, van,
I
van
thought they were
unto
saying
autobahn.
when I was younger. I did. Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
that too.
fun, fun, fun
It's
on the
fun.
autobahn. Yeah, autobahn is one of the best songs, and it's like 27 minutes long. Ding, 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 da 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 da.
I
Da.
just my advice to this man is to stop being so lame.
Yeah, quit being a
Your
fag.
your 5-year-old has better music taste than you. That is a problem. You were doing a bad job here.
Well, he's the one who has the shitty vinyl.
Show him some Ladytron. Ladytron is good.
Fuck that. Get him into dubstep super early. That way he's
No,
sick of it.
that's not the vibe.
Or for $100 you can get him a fucking DJ Ego, and then he can just start DJing, and then you can play some of my songs or some Dom Dalla, or just
Nobody's playing your songs. I'm sorry,
I play my
Bryden. I
songs.
hate to break this to you, but you're the only one
We'll
who's gonna
see.
play your song.
We'll see. One day you're gonna feel real fucking stupid when I'm headlining Tomorrowland.
Dude, if like the Disney World exhibit
No, I
or
mean, that would
park
be
or whatever.
better. That would be better. There's a festival. But yeah,
Oh, okay, I
Disney
see.
would be cool too.
Yeah, I had the chance to sing at Disney. You know how they've got that stage in Epcot and they let like bands and stuff play there as long as
Oh
it's
yeah.
like family friendly crap going on. And it's not like big names or anything, but not the big stage where they do the covers and it's always Journey. Not
Mm.
have you ever obviously you've
I've
been,
never.
right?
No, fuck no. I've
To
not been to.
Epcot?
No.
You live there.
Yeah. Why would I
Okay,
go?
you don't know what I'm talking about then. There's a big stage
I'm
and they just
aware of
play
it.
like Journey covers on that, but there's a smaller stage over by there, okay? And anyway, my nobody was paying for me to go on that trip to sing there, so I didn't get to do it. But I was supposed to perform at Epcot, okay?
Well,
I'm just saying.
pretty neat.
It's impressive.
It was almost impressive.
Yeah, it didn't get done.
I don't know. Guess who was going to be able to sing at my fucking Beyond Wonderland headlining spot on
Mm.
the second night, but
Me?
now has totally screwed herself out of it
Because
because of your
because I'm a
attitude.
failure. Okay, look, I will do a great job, okay?
Well, not anymore. You
Singing
won't.
the same word over and over and over rhythmically or whatever the hell is
Nope.
going on in your
It's
music.
just gonna be me and your husband, and you not even backstage. You're not
You could
allowed
call
in.
yourselves the gay boys.
It would be pretty good. It'd probably sell pretty well.
Very. Very in right now. Okay, everyone, I think we might be out of time for today.
Yep. We're over by 5 whole minutes.
Look at that, 5 extra minutes because we care about you so much.
How often do you show
And
up into the Discord and actually talk to these people?
I've been really busy.
Yeah, really, really so
I'm gonna
busy.
show. I off and on. I'm in there a lot, but right now
No,
I've
that's
been
not even
really
true.
busy.
Yeah, I've been in there for a week.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at it in a
Yep.
week.
See?
Um, but Bryden's in there, and I'm trying to check on it more. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm just so busy
So
right now,
fucking
but
busy.
it'll ease
Having a
up.
period. Fucking
Not
dumb.
anymore. So now I'm free.
So no
You know,
excuse.
'cause I got time now. Anyway, the
Ridiculous.
point is, shh. Okay.
I swear to fucking God, if we were in the same room,
I know.
the swiftness at which I would smack that mic out of your hand and into your face
I know.
would
I'm trying to do the outro.
you would never be the same for you. You would talk through a tube. Like you're some type of a fucking, those guitar sounds are like wah
Like,
wah wah. That's what you
yeah,
have to do because that your throat would be too filled with microphone.
just forever. Like, if we did this show in person, there's a lot of things that would happen differently, actually. But we don't live in that world. We live in the world where if you would like to hear more this week, we do release our bonus episodes on Mondays at patreon.com/here to help podcast. We're going to jump right over and record that after this. We'll continue the conversation there. We'll do new stuff. We'll do cool stuff. And we promise that we'll actually do what we say this time, which is new, cool stuff. Last time we did not do what we promised on the bonus episode.
No. Well, I mean, the eclipse was bullshit. I didn't care
It was
for it.
bullshit.
I know it was
We
bullshit.
did say that.
I get so tired of people like these new confangled fucking nerds that think they're conspiracy theorists. They don't even know. Of course, the eclipse that only went through fucking America is not going to be a thing. And no, CERN obviously failed at colliding our realities again, as they have the past several times. Expect some more Mandela effects, but we're not going to notice those for another fucking 6 to 8 months.
And there you have it, folks. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Follow me on Twitter at OctoAbby with an I. Have a great week. And, sorry. Have a great week. Secure in the knowledge that we are with you and we are the only ones you can trust are here to help. I got distracted. Can you stop? It sounds disgusting.